If you've been struggling with setting and achieving goals, this simple little exercise will give you clarity and a plan of action in about 5 minutes using just a little pocket notebook. I was doing a little research and saw that around 80% of people don't even set goals, but because you're setting goals, you're going to have a 43% better chance of achieving them. Before we start, think of your big goals like an elephant. And as the saying goes, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
Eating as much as an elephant eats.
I'm sorry, I had to. For this 5-minute method, I'm just using my little Moleskine Volant wee little pocket notebook for this. So the first thing that you want to do is write down, what is your 10-year goal? If you haven't set for yourself a 10-year goal, well, here's the perfect opportunity. Just think about the following. Think about, how old will you be in 10 years? How old will your kids be in 10 years? And where do you want to be? What do you want life to look like? I understand that tomorrow's no guarantee, that we live for today, but it's also a good idea to think about where you want to go. It makes me think of that verse that says, my people perish for lack of vision. It's a good idea to just have a direction for your life that you want to go so that you can be working on it today. So once you have your 10-year goal, just write it here at the top in your little pocket notebook. And next to it, write down Philippians 4:13 just to remind yourself that I can do all things through him who strengthens me. But I write pretty small, and you may not write as small as I do. So if you write a little larger and need something a little bit bigger than this, I added a link for this one, which by the way, Amazon has these on sale at the time of this recording. But I'll include a couple others like Field Notes and the little bit bigger version of the Moleskine. As a little side note, Field Notes just sent me a goodie bag with some new notebooks to try out. So I'll make a video reviewing these and checking them out soon for you. So here's what I do next is I write down 3 years. What can I do in the next 3 years to help me get closer to this goal? And then I just keep closing the gap. What can I do in 1 year, in 6 months? Now here's where you can really make some serious progress on your goals, is the next section where you're looking at 1 month, 1 week, and today. So remember we talked about eating the elephant one bite at a time. That 10-year goal may seem like unattainable. It may seem really big. But if you break it down like, okay, well, let's think through 3 years, 1 year, all the way down to a month, week, and today. So what can you do today that will get you one step closer to that 10-year goal? Because what I found is that if you don't set a deadline, if you give yourself a week, you'll take a week for whatever it is, a project, a goal, whatever. You'll take as much time as you allow yourself. So the idea is to take that future 10-year goal and to just you're basically working it backwards. This allows you to make weekly, daily, monthly goals, and it sets a deadline so that you make sure that you stay on track and on course. So give it a shot and let me know what you think. You can do it on any old piece of paper. I just really like using these. I was thinking about when I was young, before cell phones, and I would go out to eat with my family. My dad would take a napkin and he had this little thing that he would do where he would tear off a piece of the napkin and put it on his fingernail. And I don't remember how it went, but it was something about like he would do flyaway jack and come back and he would switch his finger so it wouldn't have the piece on it. And we were like, oh, wow, cool trick. But I was thinking with the napkin, you know, a napkin is big enough to do this little exercise. So what a neat, fun idea that if you're out to coffee or out to a meal with your family, your friends, or even your kids, like I said, 80% of people don't have goals. So what a fun, neat, quick little way to make someone think about, oh, well, what do I want in the next 10 years? And then you can show them how you break it down. Okay, well, that's a good goal. You know, what do you think you could do this year to work towards that? All the way down to one day. And so maybe you spark motivation in someone else to work towards their goals as well. 10 years are going to go by whether you achieve your goals or not. So what are your dreams? What are your desires? Who do you want to become? As always, remember to make a change or tomorrow will look like today. By the way, if you need a little help getting started with some goals and putting them in a regular notebook, check out this video next. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.